Hello, I am Max Holloway, and in this video I'll be talking about the films 300 and Gladiator. I'll be focusing on Leonidas from 300 and Maximus Decimus Meridius from Gladiator. Each is a protagonist in their film, and I'll be discussing how each character is portrayed both in physical appearance and about their character. I'll start off with Maximus Meridius. He is a Roman general and commander of the armies of the north. We see him dressed in a red cloth and cape with wolf skin around his neck for when we see him in his winter. He also has armor that protects his chest, shoulders, and torso, as well as a helmet for when he rides in the battle. We see he is a natural leader in preparing for battle against the Germanic tribes. He corrects his second-in-command, Quintus, on the correct range used by the artillery, gives orders on the battle plan without hesitation, and shows supreme confidence in his men's ability and himself. We see how great of a fighter he is, and that war is hell, and that trying to keep a cool head in the battle for a long period of time takes a ton of physical and mental toughness and fortitude. In the first 30 minutes are the only time we see Maximus in his proper military uniform. Once Commodus betrays him and has his family killed, and he escapes and then travels to his family to see them, he is then captured and given a blue robe which he then wears for the duration of the film. During the gladiator fights, Maximus does not stand out too much. Yes, he is fit and muscular, but when compared to Hagen or Tigris, he's not that intimidating or eye-catching. What does make Maximus stand out is his fighting ability. We see throughout the film that the man knows how to fight and that he is properly trained, for he fights his way out of situations that look like certain death time after time. He escapes his execution and disposes of gladiators with ease, so much so that in some instances he takes the fun out of it, asking the crowd, "Are you not entertained?" Although he fights, he says that through time to time that he disapproves of war and death, seeing as though it can't escape him throughout the film. Maximus reminds me of Cincinnatus. Marcus Aurelius wants him to return power to the Senate, but that would mean more fighting, and all Maximus wants to do is return home to his farm with his wife and son. We see that he's a family man, as in the beginning shots of the film, we see his hand gliding over wheat, with his wedding finger in center frame, showing key importance. He has no ambition of power or to be emperor. He is not corrupt, and remains loyal to those who are loyal to him, as we see him disrespect Commodus almost every chance he gets, because he knows that he killed Marcus Aurelius, and wanted to kill him and killed his family. People have great respect for Maximus. His Roman legion still remains loyal to him. Cicero helps him escape, and Proximo, Hagen, and Juba buy him some time when he escapes as well. His motto of strength and honor perfectly represents what Maximus is all about. He had the strength to fight in a battle and mental strength to endure the pain of losing an army and the death of his family. He exemplifies honor by keeping the final wishes of Marcus Aurelius true. He spares Tigris of Gaul to either anger Commodus or because Tigris was a famous gladiator who came out of retirement to fight Maximus. Maximus combines what a great moral character and strong physique should be. King Leonidas is the ruler of Sparta and commands their army. He is one of the most famous figures in military history for his stance at the Thermopylae Pass, leading 300 Spartans against the whole Persian army for 3 days. Leonidas only wears short shorts and a red cape, with a helmet and shield as his armor. He is much more exposed than Maximus ever was, and his body is strikingly different as well. The Spartans are ripped and have abs for days and muscles on muscles, and it's hard not to be intimidated by them. Side note, this could also be a stylistic choice for the film, as Zack Snyder is known for doing films that take liberties with accurate representation, and 300 is a film that is no different, as it relies heavily on the dramatic aspects of filmmaking. While Maximus is more stoic-like, Leonidas is more boisterous, as his witty remarks to messengers and Xerxes himself paint him as a cocky character. These laconic responses and how much of his body is exposed in battle show that Leonidas has to be an excellent fighter, as you don't get to lead Spartans into battle by just being good-looking and trash talk. And this is detailed in flashbacks on how the Spartans were brought up. I guess if I had to kill a lion in snow in just underwear and a spear, going up against regular infantry and elephants with 300 other men that were trained like me behind me wouldn't be so bad. Leonidas is a spirited character. He defies the oracle and takes his army into battle. He finds joy in killing those who wish to rule over him, and he is an inspiring leader with a flair for dramatic speeches. He never sees defeat, even as a wave of arrows rain down upon him. He knows that what he did was justified and the right thing to do, that he brought Sparta time and his sacrifice will not go in vain. We do see a latter side of Leonidas when he meets Euphrates, a deformed outcast Spartan. He asks to help, but is hindered by his figure. Leonidas sees this and is sympathetic as he sees a man trying to redeem himself and his family. He gives him an unwanted job at the back of the line, but this enrages him. Maximus and Leonidas are in similar positions, but different in appearance. Maximus has a past that he needs to hide so he can get his revenge, while Leonidas defends his home and he wears his pride on his chest. Both are excellent fighters and leaders with high moral characters. And they're trying to do what's best for themselves and the greater good. Maximus shows that he must shed his identity and become gladiator, so he wears his armor and the helmet and plays little games against Commodus. Leonidas uses his appearance for intimidation, as seeing a muscular man with skilled fighting abilities is a reasonable deterrent against enemies. These men show that how their physical appearance represents who they are, and that they may look different, but underneath they're the same.